All right, good morning. It is March 1st. Made it to the weekend. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great day. We've got a little bit of an excursion planned for today. We're gonna go look at a house. Not really look at the neighborhood, I guess, right? Yeah. So let's go do that. Let's have some fun. All right, so where are we going?
We are heading to Clayton.
Clayton, Ohio. I'm not sure where that is. You said it was 30 minutes away?
Approximately, yes.
All right. Gonna stop and pick up a couple drinks for the road trip, and then we'll head that way. You gonna take a nap, Sawyer? No.
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure he will too. All right. Let's head to Clayton. All right, so we made it up to the house and the neighborhood that you found in Clayton. The house itself it looks nice from the outside, but the neighbors and like this first part of the neighborhood is
Disappointing.
it's just disappointing. Like some of these houses could be gorgeous, but they're just not, siding's falling off. Just about every single one, like maybe like every third house needs to be power washed because it's got like green algae all over the side of it. And then you got this monstrosity over here. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, so pretty sure that's a big no. You looking for something else?
This one could be a possibility. It only has got 3 bedrooms. It doesn't have a family room and a living room, but it's got a nice Florida room that you could maybe put your office in.
Okay, so you're gonna freeze me out during the winter, huh?
Well, in the pictures though, it looks like it's pretty well finished. That looks like the Florida room right there.
Oh, okay.
Like it looks like it's got
Gotcha.
like more of a finished Florida room.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go check it out. Where's it at?
It's in Inglewood.
Okay.
3 minutes from here.
3 minutes. Let's get it. So we found a couple houses that might fit the bill. One of them's open tomorrow. That's the one that has the weird like iron gate thing going on. It's kind of like got this like courtyard in the front of it. I'll bring you guys along tomorrow. But the house next to it almost looks like it's identical to this one, and it doesn't have the courtyard iron gate wall thing, Trump wall. I just ruined that for you? Yeah. I did, didn't I? But other than that, it looks nice. The inside looks really good, from the pictures at least.
It's roomy at like 1,800 square feet,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
We also saw two more, one of which is just listed but already pending, so that's
At below our price range.
and much below our price range. The other one is a 3-bedroom with a family room and a living room. So the living room, or whichever one's in the back, would be the office, but the only way to get to the outside would be through the office. There is looks like a screened-in porch, which may or may not be able to be converted to another room, possibly an office there, and get me out of the,
There's the Greyhound Hub.
So we're gonna go see both of them tomorrow. One's an open house, the other one's a showing. Man, I really wish that one didn't sell. Like that was
It's a little
4 bedrooms, right? 4 bedrooms, split level on a corner lot.
This is also a little more outside my comfort zone as far as area goes. It's a little further from where we currently live. I'm not as familiar with the school district, and it's not as great a school district as some. It's not a bad school district by any stretch of the means, but it's not as... We've gotten spoiled in our area. There's about 3 or 4 just absolutely superb school districts, and so when you see others that are still good, but just not quite as good, it's a little hard.
It's kind of discouraging.
Yeah, but
these neighborhoods look good though. Both neighborhoods look really good.
Both the neighborhoods look really nice, well kept,
Which wasn't the first one we went to. Didn't they have like a
Homeowners Association.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they did.
and like none of the houses looked like they were kept up. Like people are like, we'll pay the homeowners association fee, but we're not going to keep a house.
That's just what. Didn't you guys play them in soccer?
I don't think so. I don't know. So
Familiar.
anyway, all right. Well, we're gonna head back, pick up Eli, and then get some more work done. All right, guys. We are on our way to pick up some pizza. We purchased the digital version of the new Spider-Man movie that's just came out a couple days ago, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So we're going to watch that, sit down, have a nice family dinner, pizza, Friday night pizza, and a movie. Just relax, kick our feet up. I'm on my way to pick up the pizza now. Today's been pretty laid back, you know, like it's kind of weird. Like I said, we talked about yesterday, you know, the top 5 things you can do in your downtime or whatever. But like this is literally like the first Saturday where I haven't had to like, or it's not even Saturday. This is the first Friday where I haven't had to like edit a video, plan a vlog, all that stuff. Like this is like literally the weirdest thing, taking a day off. Like this is amazing. Obviously you don't want to get too used to it, but tomorrow I think we'll get back at it, and you know, maybe a little bit tonight we'll get into some I really want to get my business cards going. I've got some really neat ideas that I want to work on. Maybe we'll work on that a little bit tonight. We'll see. So, all right, guys, it is just about 11 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and take a break from working on the computer. Finally got the boys to bed it's probably about 8 o'clock, shortly before Amanda got home from her work outing. So I got the boys to bed. We ended up watching Spider-Man. Well, we watched the first part of the Spider-Man movie. Eli watched the entire thing, but Sawyer just wasn't having it. So got those guys to bed after the movie was over. Went down, worked on the computer for a little bit. Amanda came home. Kind of talked to her. We looked at some more houses. Looks like there's a couple more houses that we could possibly go see tomorrow. So we'll see. Yeah, I figured I'd take a break. Waiting for a couple things to upload, a couple videos to upload and things like that. So we're gonna run over to Meijer real quick, pick up, we're out of milk for tomorrow morning for breakfast, and yeah, just gonna kind of bum around Meijer for a minute just to kind of kill some time while that last couple of videos render. So. All right, good morning. It's Saturday, March 2nd. I got Eli and Sawyer with me. We're headed over to, oh my gosh, my hair. We're headed over to Eli's basketball practice. Last practice of the season, last game of the season tomorrow. You excited? Mm-hmm. Gonna play hard? Mm-hmm. Awesome, dude. Sawyer is playing with his Rubik's Cube, and we're just having a good day. So we got some more houses to look at after basketball. We're gonna go home, grab some lunch first, and then we will. We got 4 houses to look at. Eli, that's a lot, isn't it?
There's Kitty.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
We have 4 houses to look at. Isn't that insane?
Yep.
I can just tell your level of excitement is just through the roof. All right, guys, let's get into today's, well, I guess it's this weekend's vlog. Let's continue this weekend's vlog. basketball practice went good. Went home, got some lunch, got a little bit more editing done, and we are off to see 4 houses, 1 open house, and then 3 actual showings of houses we looked at yesterday. So
2
hopefully,
of them we drove by. The other 2 we haven't.
right,
They are literally right next to each other.
right. So it makes perfect sense to do get in and see as many as we can while we're up there, so we're not, driving more often than not. All right. Did you have fun basketball practice, Eli? That's
Yes.
there you go. Whew.
Did you have fun? Good.
How'd you do? Yes.
Good.
Just checking.
Well, and we can't buy any of these houses or write offers on any of these houses until we get a contract on ours. So this is more or less just seeing what our money can buy us in this area.
Right.
And if they happen to still be on the market and we like them, when our house does get under contract, then all the better. But I think this is more or less checking out the area, seeing if we like it, because it is an area we had not previously considered. And it's a little further than what we were wanting to go, and probably about a half an hour commute for you.
Right. But there's just not a lot of houses out there.
There is not a lot of houses available right now, no.
So you have to broaden your search distance-wise. The radius you have to broaden.
Or be willing to just rent or something and wait it out until the market flips back, but then interest rates are probably going to be going back up.
Right.
So again, buying as much house for your money, it's a really tricky thing right now, because it's definitely a buyer's market. Sorry, not a buyer's market.
It's a seller's market, yeah.
And so, which is, while that's good for us selling our house, hopefully, it's been on the market 2 weeks and nothing yet, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not that long.
Plenty of showings, so.
Yeah. Although I think not as many as there could have been. Like I said, we're expecting some more snow tomorrow. Weather, I think, has been kind of an issue as far as getting people in, as many people in as we'd like. We're kind of going through a late winter, and we're just now starting to enter the spring market, with it just now being the beginning of March. But it's important for us to be able to know what's on the market at any given time if we like that neighborhood. And so if we do get an offer, we can quickly,
Right.
because houses
Move
are
quickly.
selling so fast, you have
Yeah.
to know that you like it, so you can be like, okay, we got an offer, all right, we're going to write an offer on this house.
Well, and the other thing too is when we were up there yesterday, we saw a house that had a sign in the yard that said just listed, or brand new, just listed or whatever.
That, in all honesty, that sign could have been there for 2 months.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Oh.
you could have put that sign out there and they just didn't take it down and switch it out.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, didn't the website say it was recently listed?
I didn't look to see how long it had been on the
I
market.
don't know. But nevertheless, when something goes on the market, we might only have 24 to 48 hours to write something on it because things are just turning so quickly.
Yeah.
So knowing that we like this neighborhood, so if something were to pop up in that neighborhood after ours goes pending, we could say, okay, well we know we like that neighborhood. Let's write an offer.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you'd want to see the house first, I'd imagine, right?
Yes.
You don't want to just buy a house because of the neighborhood, but
But it's good to be able to still, like now, see these, and if they happen to still be available, we know which one we like at any given moment that's on the market.
are we going to see that one next to the blue house today?
No.
Okay, because we didn't care for the neighborhood.
Right.
So yeah,
I think we crossed that one off of our
I
list
think
just
so, too.
because of the neighborhood.
I think so too.
I really like the house, but like she said, market, just after we bought our house about 8 years ago, crashed, and apparently in that neighborhood there were a lot of foreclosures.
You can tell. A lot of people that don't take care of their houses in that neighborhood. So anyway, all right, we're gonna head over there, meet Mary Ellen, our realtor, and go from there. So what did you like about Northfield, Amanda?
What did I like? I like the layout. I like that we could have a true master bathroom.
Right.
That can be closed off to right here.
Okay. I agree.
I like the sizes of the rooms. There wasn't any room that was super, super tiny.
Well,
Again, my phone has no idea where we are right now.
I liked like where the laundry room was located.
Okay, so that had access to the backyard.
Yeah.
The boys could go in and out.
Right,
and
well-
pile of carpet and all that.
Yeah, yes, but I also like the fact that it's close to.
I think maybe, I don't know. My GPS has no clue where we are.
There's that house that we liked.
Okay, and then I think we just made a big circle.
Yeah. So I like the fact that how close the laundry room was to the master bedroom.
Oh gosh, yes, that would be so nice.
I mean, that's really nice, right? Because that means, you know, those late nights where we're staying up folding laundry and stuff like that and trying to get ready for the next day. The kids are fairly far away, and, you know, a full room, actually no, bathroom, our room, hallway, and then them away from, so we can, you know, have to worry about waking them up doing laundry.
I do like that it's a ranch, so you're not carrying, like some of the ones we're seeing later today are split levels.
Right.
So you're not having to carry groceries up and downstairs.
Yeah, up and downstairs, no stairs, which is nice.
The big backyard is nice.
The backyard is amazing.
Now it's not yet fenced, so that's a downside.
That's
is
good,
that
right.
That's an expense that is quite a large expense.
Yeah, that's
really.
going to be because we're going to want, based on the neighbors to the back, they're less than ideal, I guess, would be my friendly.
They just had a lot of stuff in their backyard that wasn't the most gorgeous. Now I can say that our backyard is not always the most pristine either.
Well,
but-
but they had cars, which cars that didn't look like they've been moved in quite a while. So probably privacy fence all the way around. The other thing is with our puppy, he's a jumper. He's jumped over the back of the couch, so it's only a matter of time before he figures out how to jump over a fence. So privacy fence it is.
Yeah. So that's going to be a large expense to figure in at some point. Does it have to be done immediately? No. But
No.
sooner rather than later, I would prefer.
Right. This house only had 3 bedrooms, so the office would have to go in what they're calling the family room, I think. So that's in the back behind the.
All of these are this way.
Right. So this is back behind the kitchen, which is nice because I've got a view of the backyard,
True.
and there's also an extra exit out the laundry room. So kids.
The new granite countertops were nice in the sink and in the
kitchen
guest bath.
The kitchen was really nice. I didn't get a chance to look at the guest bathroom.
Yep, the guest bathroom, the tub and toilet are both older.
Okay.
The tub, honestly, I could probably stand to be replaced.
Okay.
It does kind of look dingy.
Well, we've done that before, so.
Yeah, which once you start taking things out like that, it ends up you got about a mile before you get there.
I know.
Once you start taking stuff like that out, usually you find more and more things that need to be taken out.
Right.
So that's kind of an iffy thing. But yes, the kitchen, all new appliances, which are really nice. The stainless steel.
Yep.
The
Freezer on the bottom, full refrigerator on top, which is nice.
And it also comes with the washer and dryer they're leaving as well, which are new
Stackable.
front-loading washer and dryer that are like almost brand new.
Yep.
So that was nice.
Which I think that's the only. I'm pretty sure that's the only configuration that would fit in there as a stackable. I don't think you could fit the side by side and still open up that back door.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, I'm like it's wide enough, but then you figure the back door's got to be able to open.
Yeah. It's got a decent sized shed in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
That
It's in very good condition.
that's in good condition, has a loft for storage that's easy to access from both the front and inside. It has electricity running out there too, which is interesting, but that's fine.
I mean, you could put a workbench.
Yeah.
If you have ventilation, that's going to be the thing. If you have ventilation,
You can put mine in.
Eli thinks he wants to have a playhouse.
Right, playhouse.
Oh, your workbench. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
We could put our workbenches out there.
And plus, I can have the playhouse too.
Well, the backyard's big enough where you could possibly get your like a dedicated playhouse.
Yeah.
Like it's large enough for that.
Yeah, it's on a third of an acre.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
I
I
thought
liked
was a
it.
good possibility.
All right, so the next house is an open house.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go check that one out. What street is it on?
Gorman.
Gorman. So we're gonna go check out Gorman.
So the first two are ranches, the second two are on the same street, and those are both.
So this is another ranch.
This is another ranch.
Okay, and there's stairs.
This is the one with the arch.
Oh,
No, there's no
okay,
stairs.
okay, gotcha. All right, so we just saw Gorman. What did you guys like?
I liked that the yard was already fenced.
Kind of grew on me a little bit. I think the outside was kind of off-putting. I don't like the arch thing or whatever, but I think what it really is those giant lanterns out front. I think if we take those down and put some, like you said, some like trees or something like that in front of it, kind of break it up a little bit, I think that would actually work really well. The inside of the house I really liked.
Did you?
Yep, I thought the
They've done some nice upgrades as far as backsplashes, tile in the
kitchen was
bathtubs.
gorgeous.
The kitchen was really pretty, but it's still a narrow galley type kitchen like we already have.
Right.
That said, though, it's got the bar that opens up to the outside, so it's a little more open.
I think having the opening to the dining
area.
room makes it seem like it's not as cramped,
What? It is
which is nice.
I
want it down?
felt like there was a lot of hallways.
Yeah.
The living space was very open. The dining room was big and it opened into like the living area, and so all of that was very, very open. And some of it may have been her furniture choices because the dining area, she had the big table and then she also had a hutch next to
Yeah.
that half wall,
Yeah.
and you had to turn sideways to walk through there.
Right.
I think
If
with
there's
a
people-
smaller table
Smaller table or no hutch.
and no hutch, I think would help make that feel
Right.
more open.
Well, I
and
mean, you wouldn't, if you had someone sitting at the table, you wouldn't be able to get around them. Like it'd be impossible. But if you didn't have the hutch there, you could still move freely.
But I felt like the hallways were really narrow, like going back to the bedrooms.
Yeah, they
For some
did.
reason, I felt like very almost claustrophobic.
Yeah, they did feel a little tight.
Now, the bedrooms themselves were good sized.
Master bath, which was nice.
Yeah, it's only half a mile from the school. So that's nice as far as the location to the school. A little further, a little bit further off the highway into some of the shopping areas we passed initially coming in.
Backyard wasn't as big as the first house as
No, it was-
Northfield, but it was still big enough. I mean, like,
It was big enough.
kind of wraps around the house. There's enough space for like a
No
like a
deck
deck.
currently.
Right.
So this one we'd have to probably put a deck or a patio in versus the other one we're talking about putting in a fence.
Right. I wasn't all that impressed with the other deck though.
I feel like, really? I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I felt like the upgrades, I think it needs a little bit more. I feel like the upgrades are probably nicer. I think the flooring is nicer. The tile in the bathrooms are nicer because it's been updated.
And this one?
Yes.
Okay. Which kitchen did you like more?
It's hard to say.
I like this one better.
Do you?
Even though
It's got newer cabinets.
newer
but I feel like
cabinets.
it was dark. I feel like it felt very dark because it had darker cabinets in it.
Yeah.
It was more narrow. The laundry is right there in the kitchen.
This is true. That's
It
true.
didn't have an actual utility room.
Yeah, that's true.
It is a bigger house
Right.
overall, but to me it just felt darker and more.
Which we
cramped.
talked about that yesterday. How with that smaller window
Mhm.
and having that like kind of like courtyard thing, it
You
would
don't get a lot of natural light.
right. So, I mean, you could fix that by just upgrading the bulbs
Which
in
you
the
don't-
kitchen.
Yeah, I feel like I like the feeling of the other house better.
Okay.
I don't know. It's really tough. What do you think?
I like the Four Seasons room is nice because it's closed in. It has its own heat. It has
is very nice.
it's got a window unit.
It's closed off and separate, so when you're trying to work
Is this
and the
her
kids
here?
are sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's closed off. It's away from the bedrooms. It's, you know, it had that little nook that you weren't too crazy about, like next to the dining room.
Right.
So,
That currently she's got nothing in.
right.
And And like our realtors pointed out, you could use it as a kid play area, but then it's open right there to the dining room and the living room. And to me, I'm like, are you just gonna walk in and it's gonna feel just junky with kid toys? And what about when the kids get older? Then what do you use it for when they don't have train tables and Lego tables? And
What about, so here's an idea, just kind of spitballing ideas. What about if you were to put a full wall where that half wall is? Like what, from
to close in the dining room a little bit
floor
more?
to ceiling, yes.
Maybe.
Because you could even put like.
But then are you already making areas that feel cramped more cramped? I don't know.
Well then, okay, how about this? Because you know how they do those one like 3/4 walls where like the top part of the house is exposed.
You have, like, a wedge. So here we are getting more into Inglewood. We were more in like the Clayton area before. This is more Inglewood, where you've had a lot more stores starting to close.
Yeah.
You've lost Kmart. No, that's not all bad.
So.
Which is what someone had mentioned too, that Kmart and Big Lots have both closed. Inglewood's starting to have more and more vacant shopping areas. But it is kind of a cutesy downtown with
The hardware store.
What?
Oh! Video game store! Video game store!
Comic
books.
Toys.
Sold. Sold.
Well, all these houses are within driving distance to there. At least now you know where the near one is.
I wonder if they have Friday Night
We're
Magic
still
there.
3 miles from the nearest place.
It's all right.
This is right in between.
I was worried about Friday Night Magic. Where do I go play Magic at?
Well, now you've found it out.
And I don't have to drive all the way to Epic Loot, although that would still be worth it because it's a great store. DQ. So let's talk about the house down there.
The first house on Martindale?
First Martindale?
Yes.
Okay. First house on Martindale, yes. What'd you like about it? Do you remember it?
I like the location. I like that it's got like there's no backyard, or no back neighbors. Sorry, there's no back
Right,
neighbors.
no back
You got, like, a
neighbors.
field overlooking the back.
Yep. It's got access to the bike path. It's got fairly large backyard. It's already got a shed, which isn't,
And a fence.
and a fence, fully fenced.
And a like bike path, walking path that kind of goes
Throughout the neighborhood.
throughout the neighborhood. We came in on one of these streets this way. Sorry, I'm trying to get directions back home.
That's fine.
Hey Siri, go home.
So the inside of the house, I'm trying to remember.
I didn't care for the bedroom situation. The bedrooms were the one bedroom was really small.
Yeah, this is the one that all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Yes. There are 3 bedrooms on the upstairs level.
I didn't care for
small.
I didn't care for the kitchen. The kitchen is way too small.
Kitchen is very small.
And
Nice back deck.
yes, the
Large deck.
deck was nice. Although the second one, it would be easy to extend that deck out,
I
an
don't
extra.
really need to, honestly.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if that was a buying decision for you, like it wouldn't be that difficult to add an extra 6 feet onto it. Yeah, I agree. The rooms were pretty small. I like that the office space would be downstairs by itself, like away from the kids.
Although your office is downstairs and you were saying you're so happy to get out of the basement.
Well, I say that, but like it's nice because
It's more of a living room.
it's carpet. Yeah, it's carpeted. There's a window. Like
Right. It's a split level, so it's technically above grade, so it's not like a basement.
right, exactly. So what did you think about the second one?
The second one I liked a lot.
Okay.
It felt smaller. It looks smaller from the outside. I like that it's got newer siding. The exterior is a lot more updated than the first one. I think the first one may still be a lot of wood trim. This is more, I think, vinyl.
Okay.
Roof looks new. Driveway. It's only a 1-car garage, but it does have the double driveway. And driveway looks pretty new. I mean, it's poured. It's got lined with the bricks on the side. So the exterior is very, very nice looking and clean. Again, it's around the bike path. Both of these houses are a little more outside of town, so that's something to consider. It's a little further to the highway, a little more of a commute. again, you don't have the back neighbors and stuff like that. So there's something to be said about it is on a dead end street, which is nice too. I thought I wanted all the bedrooms on one floor, which it is nice for now when Sawyer's little. That said, though, it's got 4 bedrooms, 2 up and 2 down. They're a little bit smaller, but they're still size enough that you could get a twin bed for the kids or even a queen bed for the kids, and it wouldn't be, even though it might be tight, there's that downstairs living area that you could have a whole kids zone down there.
Right.
Eli's desk could go down there, a couch with a TV for the kids and games or whatever. So yeah, as the kids grow, especially like as they get into like their teenage years, like go downstairs, hang out. That's their hangout zone.
Right. The thing I don't like about really either of those houses are the sides of the bedrooms.
Bedrooms are smaller.
The both bedrooms downstairs had like less closet space than they have now. Which
Valid point.
and the size of the room, like the size of the rooms would be getting smaller than what they have now. Good morning. It is Sunday, March 3rd. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Closing out the last day of the weekend. Hope you guys are having a good one, being productive, spending some time with the family. We are on our way to work. We've got a open house today from 2 to 4, and so Amanda's finishing up some cleaning stuff and the house, getting it prepared. I'm going to take Sawyer with me. We're going to head to work a little early so she can get some cleaning in without the without the awesome help of Sawyer. So we took our lunch a little bit later today. Gonna go see Eli and play his last basketball game of the season. So we're heading that way right now. So far work's been going pretty good. There's really not a lot going on. It's a Sunday, so getting a lot of couple things finished up that we kind of had to push off on Thursday, and then also preparing for this week coming up. So just kind of trying to get ready for the week ahead of time. So let's go enjoy the basketball game, then we'll get back to work and then head home and hopefully get some work done on the computer this weekend. So all right, finished up the basketball game. Got both boys, headed back to the house to drop them off. We had a last-minute showing for the house, which is a good thing. I think this is a couple that went through the open house and wanted to get a closer look at it. So that's a good thing. Eli, how'd your basketball game go, buddy? Good. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Last game of the year, huh?
Yep. I lost.
Well, that's all right, but did you have fun? That's the important thing.
Yeah.
You looked like you were dribbling much better there when you were dribbling up the court as point guard. I was impressed. You're doing a really good job of dribbling. You know that? Mm-hmm. What was your favorite part this year?
Last game.
The last game of the season? You had fun, huh?
Yep.
Good. You gonna play again next year? Cool. That's exciting. You like playing basketball?
Yep.
What do you like better, basketball, track, or soccer? What do you like the best, basketball, track, or soccer?
Soccer.
You like soccer the best? Cool. All right. So we're going to head home, and then I got to head back to work, and we'll go from there. All right. It is Sunday night, just past 9 o'clock. Finished our work day. Gonna head home. Gonna get some grub. Work on the computer for a little bit. Got some correspondence to work with here. I want to get a little bit of work done on the computer, and then get ready for bed and call it a night. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you had a great weekend. It's been super busy. I feel like I know it's been super busy. Like I've done a whole bunch of stuff like outside of videography, but man, it just feels like we're all over the place this weekend. So we got a busy week coming up. We need to get put those that top 5 list from our last vlog, put that top 5 list to the test and get a majority of that stuff done, or at least started and underway. So busy week next week, so looking forward to it. So anyway, really appreciate you guys watching the vlog. Appreciate the comments, the likes, the subscriptions, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content. We're going to be getting back up on that horse and recording vlogs daily. Really do appreciate any support you could throw my way. And if that's as simple as just tuning in and watching the vlog, perfect. I appreciate it very, very much. So, hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.